Mudryk to Arsenal Chelsea block. You're going to know why it's a block by Chelsea. Looking like Chelsea are really trying to push hard to really get this player from Arsenal to their side. They're having lots of money. Will Arsenal win the battle? That is what we are here to discuss about. You're going to also come out and disregard lots of information that has been spreading all over social media that Mudryk posted that I'm going to miss you guys and posted his bye-bye message. Not yet. It's not yet up. As according to me and how I've been following up this deal, this guy only uses one verified social platform of his. And Ivan Ndicka, there is an update about him. Arsenal signing him in the summer. Obviously, Rio Ferdinand has come out and really said lots of things on the Arsenal captain known as Martin Odegaard. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys? And where you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now today, I've seen very many people being caught off guard with this tweet, with this post from Facebook. Mudryk has no Facebook account. I think when he comes in at Arsenal, he'll create it, and obviously it will be really verified with the blue tick. Now, there is a post that is really making rounds all over social media that Mudryk has gone to his Facebook page and posted, "I'm gonna miss you all." That is out. That is out. All of the posts you've been seeing, Mudryk posting about Arsenal winning, then this guy, then calling Mikel Arteta and De Zerbi the best coaches. He has been making those updates on his official Instagram account. If at all you want to follow Mudryk, go to Instagram, search for him. He has a blue tick, and you're going to be following all his updates. And this guy that runs this Facebook page, it's not Mudryk's page. You know, on social media, you can create anything of yours that you want, but this is not Mudryk's page. What he does, whatever Mudryk posts onto his Instagram is what he really transplants and brings to his Facebook page that he created. That's it. So let no one lie to you that Mudryk put in a goodbye message. It's not yet, but this deal is yet to happen for Mudryk to side known as Arsenal, as things are going in through. But disregard that information. It's not true. He has not gone ahead to put out that post. No way. That is not his Facebook page. Every official information comes through his Instagram account. That is Mudryk. And I believe when he comes in at Arsenal, he'll create the Twitter account, TikTok and Facebook, but right now he only owns an Instagram account that is even verified with a blue tick on Instagram. So disregard that information, guys. Disregard it because it's really 100% wrong. So that's what I wanted to start. That's where I wanted to start this video on, to really come out and really throw in some clearance as far as this is concerned, because that was really a total lie. Now we are having a story coming in from Jack. He's known as Jack Rosa. He's a football reporter for The Sun. He works for The Sun Football, so does that exclusive. And when you hear exclusive, remember The Sun looks like they're really a big source. Remember, even when Gabriel Jesus was arriving at the London colony to undergo his medical, they're the ones that really got the exclusive photos and let them out as Edu welcomed Jesus at London colony as he underwent his medical. Now, we've been told that Chelsea are in talks with Shakhtar Donetsk over a deal for Mudryk and could hijack Arsenal's move. Darijo Sana expected in London to meet with the Blues this week. So, Sana is the agent of Mudryk, not so? I think he is. Darijo. Yeah, he's the current director of football. All right, so Darijo Sana is the current football director of Shakhtar Donetsk. So he's the director of football for Shakhtar Donetsk. He's expected in London to see to it that he really meets with the Blues. Now, this is something that you should expect in this deal. However much the player's gonna hate to indicate that wants to join Arsenal, with Shakhtar coming out and indicating that they want 100 million euros, they have to utilize every opportunity of a new client coming in for the player to see to it that they create a bidding war. Now, the bidding war is going to be created by Shakhtar. Chelsea are really looking at Mudryk because their left attacking side is really not all that as vibrant as it could be, because Christian Pulisic is not really up to the standards that we expect him to be. But though he played very well in the 45 minutes when they drew with Nottingham Forest over the weekend. And so, as things pan out, they are meeting Chelsea. Now, this goes back to what I told you, that the board of Shakhtar is meeting on the 9th. I think they want to prolong this deal to see to it that it reaches this time when Chelsea are really coming in to make a bid. And I believe they really targeted it. They never wanted this to be a solo race, because if at all it was a solo race, they were not going to get the money they wanted. Arsenal have just made a second bid that is worth 50 million euros of cash up front and some add-ons added on. So for Shakhtar, they believe there is still time to bargain with other clients, hence piling up pressure on Arsenal. And remember, having approved those deals to happen, that is Kroenke Stanley of Arsenal, obviously he's coming out to do the needful for the club of Arsenal, and he wants this deal to happen. And Arsenal have been in the leading race. The player has shown his interest or expressed his interest that he wants to go on and play for Arsenal. So it's now in the hands of Arsenal to either let this deal happen or lay it down in the mud. As things stand, Arsenal won't let this happen, but this acts like a charm for Shakhtar Donetsk. So for them, they are rolling the dice every time. They want a 6. That's it. Now, for Arsenal, they are rolling the dice. They want a 3 or a 4. They don't want to hit a 6 target that Shakhtar Donetsk are really wanting. So Shakhtar is winning at both sides, because Dario Sana, if he meets with Chelsea next week, if he meets with Chelsea this week, that means he would have gotten a bid of Chelsea. And I think he got a call from Chelsea and they told him, please, I see Arsenal are really making you wait, and they are really doing waiting games. Can you come and we talk to you as far as Mudryk is concerned? And I believe Mudryk is a very good player that maybe the Brighton manager never knew about, the former Brighton manager never knew about. But after the current Brighton manager, known as De Zerbi, came out and expressed publicly how good this player is, maybe it caught the attention of Chelsea and the coach and the manager of Chelsea, that is Avram Grant. But most expectedly, I believe the new technical director Chelsea brought in from Italy is really one of those that has been scouting this guy, and he was at Italy, because they got him from Germany or Italy, one of those two countries, I think Germany. After getting him at Chelsea, he has been scouting Mudryk. Now he's trying to make his move to get this player, because he knows how good he is, and that's why Chelsea are coming in to really go ahead and really hijack this deal. But all in all, the player wants to go on and play for Arsenal, so let's wait and see how things are really going to go unfold there. But it's a serious contest for Mudryk, and obviously we are going to see how this is going to pan out. But it looks like Shakhtar Donetsk is really gating a benefit of this, because the more they continue to have a bidding war between Arsenal and Chelsea, for them, they'll gate the best bidder will take it all. And obviously for them, they'll go on and do that. However much the player wants to play for Arsenal, that won't come in to stop a team called Shakhtar from selling him to Chelsea, if at all Chelsea outbids Arsenal. But I believe this time Arsenal has a more financial muscle that can go ahead and really outcompete Chelsea in this deal. So that's what I had for you for Mudryk. But let's go to Evans Ndicka, whose contract is really expiring in the summer. And we've been told by Calisio Marketo, he's really a second-tier journalist, upcoming transfer journalist coming in from Italy. He has told us that Evan Ndicka will join Arsenal at the end of the 2022-2023 season, when his contract runs out at Eintracht Frankfurt. Now, I've always told you, it's said the wise see ahead. I would like to go on and we recommend Arsenal on the good work they are doing. Bring in Evans Ndicka. I think is he 21 years of age? 23 years of age from Frankfurt, coming into Arsenal, left-footed centre-back. He's tall, tailor-made for the Premier League, good on the ball, good in the air, scores goals in corners, physically built, fast, complements the high-line play of Arsenal in the defense. This guy is expected to join Arsenal in the summer. We brought you a story like 2-3 weeks back that Ndicka has gone ahead to agree a deal with Arsenal. Though very many credible journalists have not got ahead to publish it, but it is really happening. Arsenal are really in for Evan Ndicka. They wanted to sign him in the summer, but they said, all right, let's go in and really wait and see to it that we can either get him on a cheap in January or sign him on a free in the summer. And Arsenal looks like they are going to get 2 players on the free in the summer. That is Evan Ndicka and Yuri Tielemans, who is really saying no to a deal being given to him by Leicester. Leicester have offered him a new contract. He's saying, I'm not going to really sign it. And I'm asking myself, why are Leicester really doing this? Because if I was Leicester in the summer of 2021, I would have really got £45 million from Arsenal. Even in the summer of 2022, I would have gotten that £25 million from Arsenal and really sell the player, because right now they're going to lose him out on a free, and I believe the player doesn't want to go to Newcastle. His only destination is going to be Arsenal. So Evan Ndicka will come in and play on the left side of the central defense because Arsenal looks vulnerable on that side. Reason being, if Gabriel Magalhaes gets an injury, I believe they'll either shift Ben White to play central defense with William Saliba, or get Tomiyasu to play central defense with William Saliba. Maybe a Rob Holding to come in through and do the needful, but I believe the other two are really better than Rob Holding. Now, systems of Mikel Arteta and Erik ten Hag, they 100% believe on a left-footed player to play on the left side of the central defense. That's why he was wanting Lisandro Martinez to come in at Arsenal, to come in and really do that job for him, to see to it that he does the needful. But the beauty of this is that Arsenal are still blessed with God that Gabriel Magalhaes is not an injury-prone player. But if at all he was an injury-prone player, then it would have been something that would have caused a lot of havoc and worry at Arsenal. But right now, they are really focusing to sign him in the summer. That will be something great for Arsenal. With the amount of money they are willing to spend in the summer again, because they're going to be in the Champions League, I think when you get Tielemans and Evan Ndicka on a free, that will be a bargain, saving some good amount of money, because Evan Ndicka, you'll give him like £10 million sign-on fee. Then you can give him like £5 million sign-on fee, and you give him a salary of close to £100,000 a week. He will take it. Then Tielemans, like £10 million sign-on fee, and a salary of close to £150 million, £150,000 a week. That will be something great for the club of Arsenal. So I believe that will be business very done, and it will be an absolute steal for Arsenal from Eintracht Frankfurt and Leicester respectively. Not so? So that's it, and let's get to our last episode of the story, as brought to you by Rio Ferdinand. He's telling us that Odegaard, Martin, this guy is playing like Mozart at the moment. He is rolling the ball through people's legs. He looks like a reincarnation of Mesut Ozil at his best. I've been looking at him thinking, wow, this kid. And I'm asking myself, why are these people coming out late to really hail this guy? They're supposed to give Odegaard his props in his first 6 months at Arsenal. This guy, for me, I saw a special guy in him. I saw him play, and I really noticed that there is a special talent in this guy. And I'm asking myself why the likes of Ferdinand, who are really close to these guys, they're in the media, they are paid by football. Why do they come late? Why are they late comers in such situations? You get? Martin Odegaard, very good player that everyone could go ahead and really believe that is really ready to go on and really hit the world stage. And calling him a reincarnation of Mesut Ozil, obviously that is it. He's almost like Mesut Ozil, but one thing he does better than Mesut Ozil is that he's hardworking. Mesut Ozil was like a prince in his own kingdom. That's it. He never wanted to work hard. A prince in a kingdom, they just have him everything he wants. Mesut Ozil's role at Arsenal was don't chase, but when Arsenal get the ball, give it to him because he knows what to use it better than any of the players on the field of play. But for Odegaard, that's what they do for Arsenal for him. They give him the ball, but even when he loses it, he'll go in for physical battles, and his intensity and work rate is out of this world. So Ferdinand concluded and said, you can tell Odegaard seems comfortable in his skin and is growing into the Arsenal captain's role really well. Arsenal look like they can win any game right now. For me, they are the real deal. Obviously, they're the real deal, and right now they're going to play a team called Newcastle. So let's wait and see how everything is go on and pan out. Oh, I had not really put in these tweets for you. That is the first one I read. This guy is playing like Mozart at the moment. He's playing like Mesut at the moment. He's rolling the ball through people's legs. He looks like a reincarnation of Mesut Ozil at his best. I've been looking at him thinking, wow, this kid, that is Ferdinand for you. Then he concluded by saying, you can tell Odegaard seems comfortable in his skin and is growing into the Arsenal captain role really very well. Arsenal look like they can win any game right now. For me, they are the real deal. That's what he is really talking about, the guy. And the guy is really special, and we expect him to go ahead and really captain his side today. Arsenal to go on and really beat Newcastle. I want Arsenal to beat Newcastle because if at all they beat Newcastle and United wins today, we are going to be in the third position, just 1 or 2 points ahead of Newcastle. Thank you guys for watching in through. Tell me what you think about Mudryk to Arsenal contest. Titans. You get Evans Ndicka update, and then tell me what you think about Rio Ferdinand talking about it's not Mesut Ozil, it's Odegaard. Thank you guys for watching in through. I sign out for now. I'll come back with the match reaction. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do the match build up because I have to go to United Matters channel to do the game of Manchester United. So here I'm going to come up with the match reaction. The game of Arsenal is done. I'm out.